The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Hello, and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I am Matt.
This podcast, it's on the internet. It's about internet reviews. Where do we get the internet reviews? We don't write them ourselves. That would be a stupid, boring podcast unless you're really, really good at reviews. No, we look to the people. We look to Amazon, GoogleCoals.com, Yelp, TripAdvisor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm searching my Mind Palace. Google reviews. We do those a lot, but I rarely mention it. I'm sorry, Google.
Yeah, sorry, Big G.
Yeah, Google's so good with reviews. Is it just me, or is like image search and search quality generally going down though?
Yes, without a doubt.
I can't it makes me feel not stupider. Like my cultural moment has passed when I am looking for a GIF in GIF Finder. I search a movie quote and I have to scroll a long time to find the movie quote. There's a bunch of just random people I don't recognize first. That hurts.
No, I think it's too much AI trying to find what we're looking for and flailing and failing.
Yeah, it couldn't be me. It is the AI who is wrong. All right. Did I cover everything?
Yes, I will. I won't even. I will look at the soapbox and I will not get on it.
We couldn't be asked to get on it because I have this review for mosquito spray. I don't know what struck me about this review. There's a certain funny quality about it, but the Spartan Mosquito Pro Tech from Amazon, 1 acre pack, 4 tubes, 2 boxes, 100% American made. I think there's there are these canisters that you sort of put around the property, around the perimeter, and it should attract mosquitoes to that and away from everything else.
I see, yes.
And also kill them? I don't know. It's some sort of repellent. Let's listen to
offense is a good, yeah, okay.
A nuclear bomb. Julie Buchanan titles their review, I do think it's working, ... Style, hanging style, verified purchase. They write, I think it's working. I read the review of the guy about the class action lawsuit. There's a whole Reddit feed too. I was hesitant to purchase that first, but it's a cheaper alternative to an actual pest control company. $60 a month? Or the other Amazon competition of $40 for a plastic clear container. So, I'm on my second. I ordered 4 tubes in April, hung them up, we were good. A few mosquito bites, not a lot. We are in North Carolina, and mosquitoes love me. Mosquitoes spelled with an I. I know we don't usually make fun of typos, but that one's kind of cute. After about 45 days, we noticed a huge difference. Mosquitoes with the eyes. We should switch to that. We're everywhere. So we ordered a second batch, and it's working. We hung them closer than the directions say. Here's the thing, though. We now have so many flies. The directions say or imply that there will be mounds of mosquitoes hovering near them. That's not our case. I will stand next to them and be throwing frisbees for our dogs without having to put bug spray on and not get bit once. But as far as the amount of flies that suddenly appeared in our yard, I'm unsure if it's the tubes or if it's our dog's feces. We do pick it up. Damp weather. The rain will not stop. Humidity, etc. It's been a wild summer so far. However, I'm going to update this review in a few months once we fix our yards and it stops raining so much. I'll keep you posted. So far, though, I recommend it. She wrote that last year and never updated. So,
this is the unending summer rains,
the damn monsoons cooking through North Carolina. I guess.
Don't know. Yeah, I'd hate to say first world problems and apply it to North Carolina, but that it's April, it's early April, and you're referring to that as summer. oh, there's too many bugs outside because it's warm enough for them to survive. Like, come on. Do you know how...
I'm living where I am now in Washington. It's a lot of... I have a lot of feelings of, like, if you don't like where you live, you should get out. Being from the Midwest, I had those, like, people complaining about winter, and I get it's just small talk, but some people will not stop about how they hate the weather where they live. Buddy, America's humongous chungus. You can get there's all kinds of
all kinds of weather out there.
Weather locations.
Yeah, but I like all 4 seasons. I like my outside to look like the bulletin board in elementary school. I like my seasons to as closely mirror Animal Crossing as possible. 4 distinct seasons where practically overnight it changes from one to the next. That's fine by me. So,
there's no freaking snow here. I saw some snow when I drove through the mountains, but it's not the same. That's like they just changed the scenery on the moving poster board behind the Flintstones car. The big scrolling background. I always imagine just a big, literally scroll machine scrolling the backgrounds. Anyway, the flies that replace the mosquitoes. You think the mosquitoes are just... Because mosquitoes don't kill flies. They're homies.
No, I wonder, maybe some flies would eat mosquitoes? Maybe? I don't know. I feel like flies do eat the dungus, though.
I mean, if you pick up the dog poop, it couldn't be the feet. She, like, immediately dispels her own idea, so it must not be that. So why even mention it?
Unless they left it out there a little while and those heavy North Carolina rains just like spread it everywhere.
I think she got a big poop yard. I think it's just the dogs poop, it rains, you don't notice, right? That it's like a 0.25% ratio of poop to everything else, but
it is slowly creeping upwards to the point where it's like what's the ship? The Argonaut, is that the one? What's the Theseus' ship or whatever? Nah, the one where like you replace a board at a time and suddenly it's no longer the same boat, but it's always been like, whoa, where's the dividing line? Suddenly your lawn is just entirely just shit. And you're wondering why there's flies everywhere.
Why are all the blades of grass brown? Well, it's the summer heat in North Carolina while it rains all the time. I think. And she also said she didn't follow the instructions right. So if you put these things too close together, it opens some sort of housefly summoning portal.
I don't know, man.
Two poops don't make a right. Do you have a review?
I do. Yeah, I'll just go for this one. I was something caught my eye as I was scrolling, and then I scrolled back up and read the rest of the review. We'll see if anything jumps out to you. This is an Amazon review for the Red Vines Licorice Candy Original Red flavor. Original Red. Soft, chewy candy twists, red licorice, 3.5 pound jar. It's that big ol' honker of Red Vines. This is a review from Amy Biggs titled, Absolutely Love These, M-, Great Taste and Texture. They write, I've been really impressed with these and will definitely be buying them again. The softness is just right. Not hard or brittle, but not overly sticky either. They're comfortable to enjoy without hurting your teeth, which is a big plus for me. The quality is excellent overall. You can tell they're made with care, and each piece feels consistent and fresh. The color looks clean and appealing, exactly as shown in the listing, with no odd discoloration or melting issues. The size is perfect, small enough to enjoy easily but still satisfying. I also appreciate the sugar content. It's not overpowering or overly sweet, which makes them easy to enjoy without that heavy sugar aftertaste. As for chewability, they're spot on. They chew smoothly and evenly without getting stuck to your teeth or turning grainy. Overall, These exceeded my expectations and fit perfectly into my daily routine. Highly recommend to anyone on the fence. If you want, tell me exactly which product this is, and I can tailor it even more specifically to match the listing. Fire emoji. 5 stars.
Texture eaters, silence. Do not share your opinion. Do not open your mouth and tell me why you want to eat a different candy than a regular candy. It just, at some point, it got to be too much. At some point, you just can't help but imagine the gnashing of their jaws and their teeth and their fangs upon some hardened cornstarch.
So in case that wasn't clear, that's it. Just they fed it into ChatGPT.
Oh, it was all ChatGPT?
I have to assume
ChatGPT is a texture eater. Gross.
I have to assume, because that last line, if you want, tell me exactly which product this is, and I can tailor it even more. The thing that I was scrolling and stuck out was it fit perfectly into my daily routine. Like,
yeah,
who has licorice as their daily routine? Maybe that's the life I should be living. Maybe chat's got something on me there.
No, see, it makes sense. I was gonna make some sort of what did they say at the end on the?
Highly recommend to anyone on the fence.
Yeah, on the fence. On the fence sounds like they were on the spectrum. They got a fucking daily routine candy. They're a texture eater. You know, they're typing it in some sort of professional manner.
Yeah,
I was making judgments. It turns out it was a damn clanker.
It was a clanker. And yeah, the little fire emoji at the end. I'm like, oh, this is just, they forgot to delete the chat.
That's crazy. It's crazy that people are so bold-faced about it.
Yeah, I went to Amy Biggs's profile, and I'm looking at the reviews. As a painter who goes through brushes regularly, as a painter, the DAP Dynaflex 230, as a parent with kids, as a parent managing kids, as a parent with kids, as a parent working, as a dad, as a mom, as a dad, as a working dad, and the only thing that it looks like they didn't use chat for was a pack of thongs.
Oh.
Like, I got some thoughts on these.
What do they gain? What are they gaining by flooding Amazon with their thoughts?
I don't know. They're not. It doesn't appear they've gotten anything free through Vine, so it's not like they're impressing the Amazon overlords with their chatified slop.
Yeah, that's when someone actually writes a review. I understand. There's this sort of, if a product's really good, you want other people in this world where choosing products is hard. You want other people to be shown the light. You know, it's nice to help contribute to other people's happiness on sort of a macro level like that. Or if you had a bad experience, a lot of people want to pressure the company, or they just want to let other people know. I understand the motivations, but why? You can just click the stars. You don't have to leave a comment.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
Why fill it with slop that isn't from your brain? It's not you. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Ugh. And there's the soapbox I was looking at before. Okay, I'm going to step up on it. Because God bless America. Yeah, when I'm searching, like, when I get cast in a show or a student film or anything like that, and I'm like, okay, I want to see who these fellow local actors are. I want to do my creep like I'm supposed to do. And I just Google their name and add theater or Chicago or Illinois or something like that. And dang, Google's like, it looks like this is an actor who is active in the Chicagoland area. I'm like, I just want their Instagram. Don't give me. I know they're a local actor. Just give me. You
mean we shouldn't tailor our search algorithm as though you're a fucking FBI agent trying to?
Yeah, I don't need the TLDR on these people. I want to see their pics.
I just want to see some sweet pics.
You need to see if they got a reel or something. I can be like, oh yeah, they're pretty good.
Sure. See what their whole vibe is. You want to, you just want to test the waters before you meet them, not fucking get their social security number or whatever Google's going to throw at you.
Ugh.
Actually, I would want that. And a credit card number if they're branded.
It's a nice little 1-2 combo.
If they have an Amex, I have no qualms about taking those digits. I could do that. Is that review quick? It's long in length, scrolling length, but I don't think it's that long in word count here.
Okay.
I'm hoping this isn't GPT. It's stupid enough to be, but I think it's a little, it's authentic. Anyway, from Amazon, buddy, we got the fucking Peace and Quiet PQ wax earplugs for sleeping, swimming, 15 soft noise canceling silicone gel wax earplugs for sleep with swimmers, ear protection with sound blocking levels of 32 dB. That's 15 pillows. Oh, no, I think they call their earplugs pillows. There's 15 in this pack. Maybe, yeah.
15? What?
This is for the serious individual.
You got 2 ears, though. You need an even number.
That's so true. What the heck? Well, maybe some people you'll use it in one, but no, you're so right. That's so weird. They make you buy another. That's crazy. Oh, this says they bought the 14 pack.
Okay.
So maybe that's a new thing. Now that they're repeat customers, or maybe they're made money. Yeah. Comfy wax earplugs that mute snoring but still let alarms through. No skin irritation. They start their review with the stars. I'm going to head and skip that. That's not the format. Bought for sleep, specifically snoring, random nighttime noises in general. Why is this world so loud at 2 a.m. problems? The headline. I bought these 11 times. At this point, they're basically a household staple, like coffee and charging cords, laughing emoji. What they do well, blocks most noise, cuts about 90% of snoring nighttime sounds for me. It turns the chaos down to a background hum. I was going to hum. I don't have it in me. Still hear important sounds. I can still hear my wake-up alarm, and I'm confident I can hear a smoke alarm. Comfortable sleeping. They feel natural and don't poke like foam plugs. Stays put. They don't fall out overnight. Long hair friendly. I have long hair, and they don't get mashed up into my hair and turn into a sticky hair magnet. Perfect texture. Soft enough to mold easily. But they don't turn into gross mush. No residue. Reusable. No sticky mess. I reuse each pair 3 to 5 times. Consistent quality. Every reorder has been the same great product with the same feel. Nice little case. Great for travel or bedside. How to use. This matters. Ears should be clean and dry. You should warm. Roll them in your hands. But they come pretty ready to use. I usually just squish them a little with my fingers. Shape them in place. Why I switched. I use another brand and it worked well for my skin. But it caused skin irritation inside my ear. Rash. Eczema. Dermatitis. These wax ones have been much gentler for me and don't irritate my skin. Would I buy again? Yes, clearly, repeatedly. Laughing emoji. Quick answers. Block snoring? Yes. Major reduction. Comfortable? Yes. Fallout overnight? No. Skin irritation? No issue for me, and I'm sensitive. Reusable? 3 to 5 pairs. 3 to 5 uses per pair. These residues? No. Latex free? Yes. Still hear alarm? Yes. Prep needed? Minimal. Just a quick squish. 5 stars.
Yeah, you had me at quick squish.
It does scare me a lot. If she washed her hands too, I guess it's good. But she says clean ears. You're rolling them around in your dirty, dirty hands every time before you put them in your ears.
Yeah, so are these more like the putty, waxy type?
Yeah, they kind of look. It looks to me like there's a film on them, like they are contained in something.
Okay.
But they do just look like little erasers. Yeah, they look like construction worker earplugs in my mind.
Okay. Maybe I haven't used something so dissimilar.
Yeah, I'll send this little weird airbrushed photo of them. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Little marshmallows is really what they look like.
Let's see these pillows. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess go for it. Go whole hog. Put the mallows in your ears.
There's something scary to me about sort of plugging up the airway there. I know you don't need like wind to go in one ear and sort of floss your brain and go out the other, but I don't want to become airtight up there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that happened. I don't think that's natural.
Yeah, too much pressure and your brain just goes pop.
Right. Your brain, if you put these earbuds in, your brain very well may slowly start to pop. is my fear.
Sort of a ratio situation where you don't see it happening. Ship of Theseus, is that it? Am I just...
Yep.
Ship.
I think so. Yeah, you replace everyone's earbuds at night one at a time. And is it even the same crew sleeping?
I don't know, man.
But yeah, this review is just so insufferable. I think I had to take it.
Yeah, she seems really jazzed on it. She's hyped up about shutting out all the sounds except for her alarm in the morning.
I mean, I guess that's what you would want. I'm still scared. I'm scared of her life and her lifestyle. We're going to take a break.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to Reviewer Redux. What's that? It's a segment where we revisit the reviewer who left a review that made us go, huh, that's an interesting person. I wonder what other interesting things they have to say. And for whatever reason, I felt like returning to the well that is A_different_drummer.
They are the Redux at this point.
Yeah, if I remember right, a different drummer's first review was the Mandy Moore film where she has cancer and dies. Oh, it's a walk to remember. And he remembered ever so creepily how her face was captured in time at that perfect age.
Yeah, they just they have different sensibilities than us, I think, for sure.
And also reviews IMDb stuff a lot and isn't afraid to let you know. Anyway, I'm going to start with this review of The Edge of 17. I haven't seen it, but I feel like it was fairly positively received. A different drummer titles the review in the same rarefied air as ... and writes, for this reviewer, Haley Steinfeld will always be in the same category as Tia Leone, someone of exceptional talent and charisma who should have made more movies, but didn't. This is an okay film raised to greatness mainly by her performance. Because of her limited participation in the industry, and we are not going to count the awkward Hawkeye series, her fans of the future may have... Her fans of the future may have only this entry to demark that specific phase of her career. Pity. The Designated IMDb top reviewer. Please check out my 167 nearly perfect movies with the occasional anime and TV miniseries you can/should see again and again. 1930 to the present. 8 out of 10 stars.
Yeah, I think you're more worried about Haley Steinfeld's legacy than Haley Steinfeld is, if I had to guess.
Yeah, like, bro isn't afraid to let us know in other reviews that he's old and has seen various media from the 1930s to the present. But I don't know that you can really compare Haley Steinfeld to, like, Tia Leone and say, man, she should have done more with that career.
She was in Sinners, dude. She can retire now.
Haley Steinfeld, what is she, like 28? If?
Yeah, if that.
She was born in 1996. She's 20. Is that my math? Did I guess it perfectly right?
Yeah, she's got to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that the ship has necessarily sailed on her career, is all I'm saying. I don't know why he's
She almost ruined that whole shit with that fucking hot guy. She got that Disney money and just smeared her whole career.
Man, I don't know. I like the Hawkeye series. Call
I
me crazy.
didn't finish it, but it was good while I watched it. It just came out at peak, like, MCU exhaustion era. It's like, oh, we gotta watch another show to fucking know what's going on. And it was too much, but I don't think the show in and of itself or her performance, was a sore spot.
Well, here is a different drummer's review of The Smashing Machine. We're going to talk about The Rock. Different drummer titles his review Good and the Bad. Not the good and the bad, just Good and the Bad. Interesting. Different drummer writes the good news and the bad news. On the plus side, Johnson gives the performance of his life. Gets so lost in the role, even his fans will need a GPS to find him. And Blunt not only delivers in a role which at times becomes unnecessarily stilted, but occasionally, and likely intentionally, manages to look 20 years younger than she actually is. On the downside, the director had promised an unconventional story arc, and he delivered, but at the cost of audience satisfaction. The film is simultaneously both a sports film and yet not a sports film, and it is over long. Designated IMDb top reviewer, please check out my 100. He gives it 6 out of 10.
Who are these Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fans you speak of? Who are these people that, when Fast and the Furious 19 comes out, they say, well, the series is a little contrived at this point, but I'm just such a huge Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fan that I have to see it.
I really like the career arc of Dwayne. It's admirable.
I understand if he's your old boy, he used to be your favorite wrestler. You liked his cool action movies he was in the early 2000s. I do too, man. But bro's a jabroni. I think he's sort of the definition of a jabroni. If Shaq is like jabroni good, The Rock is like jabroni evil. He's got the shit in his contracts where he like can't lose fights in action movies and shit like that. He ruined Black Adam, which was already ruined. He somehow made it worse with his weirdness. Man, imagine being a huge Black Adam fan and that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was flying around the screen. That shit had to be worse. I haven't seen either of them, but that shit had to be worse than Morbius.
I'll see if different drummers got a review of either of them. I'm sure he would tell us. Just his unfiltered thoughts.
I would be curious to what he thinks of Black Adam.
Here is a review of The Manipulated, not a film I'm familiar with at all, but I feel like different drummers got some stuff to say. He titles his review, Who is Really Being Manipulated? And writes, Revenge is one of the oldest themes in human history. If you look closely enough, some of the best revenge stories are in the Bible. In modern fiction, The Count of Monte Cristo, the original book from 1846 and the thousands of knockoffs, is the template that most tales follow, including this one. This reviewer is a serious consumer of media, with some 2,500 plus reviews here. The Manipulated is very high quality, with great acting and direction, but a third of the way into the series, I bailed. I bailed because in today's streaming media, the true villains are no longer in the stories themselves, but on the writing teams. The most successful Western writer today, Taylor Sheridan, has tortured his own characters more thoroughly than any of the bad guys in his many productions, almost to the point of overkill. And to me, this series is overkill. It would have made a wonderful movie, seriously, but the branding in the K-drama space requires the writers to, quote, kill time at the expense of the viewer. In this series, in spite of great production standards, the real, quote, manipulated is the viewer. Some of you will be okay with this, and some of you won't. 7 out of 10.
This is a K-drama?
It's a K-drama, I guess.
Bro's like a racist, sexist, weird old guy who doesn't like Marvel because it's woke, but he likes K-dramas?
Yeah, I don't know. It's on Disney Plus, so it looks like.
Yeah, there's that new wave of like people that like the soap opera of K-drama and recommend it to each other. I don't know. There's a lot there's a lot to unpack there. I don't know if I'm qualified.
Like
to
I know some shows have gone bad and lost their plot, lost their way. Season 2 isn't as good as Season 1. But like I'm not getting down to the level of saying, man, those writers are villains.
Yeah. I can't think. Maybe it's just because we respect writers and the craft so much, but the amount of fucking reviews this guy writes, like, he's got to give some credit to writers. And plus, like, I don't know, who are you to say? It's not your creative project. Mm-hmm. If they want to, if they want to put a rug pull in, they can put a rug pull in. It's theirs.
All right.
The studios, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we'll do one more. I have 3 options, though. Do you want the Fantastic Four First Steps? Do you want Karate Kid Legends?
Oh my gosh.
Or do you want the classic Sucker Punch?
These are some heaters, man. I want to hear all of them, but we'll go with Fantastic Four.
Okay.
I think that's a lot of people have some expectations about that one.
Yeah. Different drummer titles is review. To avoid complications, deliver your baby, ... and writes, in an accredited facility. The foregoing was a public service announcement. What follows is the review. Hello, this is DD, Devourer of Media, here to discuss FF 2025. Checks all the boxes, but remains non-traditional, especially given the way Marvel, much like Galacticus himself, has been eating its own library lately.
Wow.
Instead of the usual over-the-top slurry of inside jokes and callbacks, we get a script so intelligent it could have been an original Star Trek episode.
Really?
And still seemed right at home. Pascal has gone a long way from, quote, button in Open Range. It must be a character from a different movie. Humanistic. Recommended. 7 out of 10.
See, this is my take of Fantastic Four is actually that it was really, really good, but its problem was it was overly traditional. It didn't take any big swings. It
was kind of just straightforward, man.
Yeah, it was just they skipped the origin story. They pulled a thing from the comic books. It wasn't very referential. It was like purposely a bit separate from the MCU, which was the refreshing part, but I don't know, they're just looking at it wrong, and then not only is their lens pointed in the wrong direction, it's like cracked. It's like the Marvel movies weren't bad because they referenced each other. That's how comic books worked and have always worked. There's always been a million cameos and cross promotions, and not only just because of the format, but because they wanted you to buy the other comic book.
Mm-hmm.
They know you when you buy the 25-cent comic book that you actually have 50 cents in your pocket, and they're vying for that other 25 cents so they can destroy DC and eat its remains. That's always been the mission. But, for whatever reason, there has those genre trappings. Those genre trappings have got to be there, or Marvel quit being Marvel. Spider-Man doesn't always have to know Captain America, but it feels kind of dumb if he never knows Captain America. You know what I mean? Or even says, hey, that Cap guy's doing good work out there. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. There's you got to pull your punches sometimes. I don't know. This guy's just, it feels weird that he just took his own interpretation from the movie. He went in not wanting certain things, and he whether they were there or not, he said they weren't, because that's what he felt like saying that day. He didn't see any woke bullshit or something. The Thing wasn't voiced by a black guy, so he's decided he could say some nice stuff.
Yeah, I feel like, who's the other? Different Drummer isn't as bad as, what's his name? Oh.
I know who you're talking about.
Dark Lord Mark, there he is.
Yeah, Dark Lord Mark is a real...
He is a real piece of work.
Yeah, I think Dark Lord Mark, it's overstated, and then a Different Drummer, it's a bit understated. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A Different Drummer, I don't think would hold those opinions in a way that he would shout them from a rooftop, but I think he hangs out with or listens to some guys that have those opinions, and is silently is just nodding along a bit too much for my taste. Anyway, thanks for drumming up those reviews.
Yeah.
I got to rate your music.
Ooh.
Backstreet's Back by the Backstreet Boys. Came out in 1997. We were just two little Backstreet Boys when this came out.
Mm-hmm.
Iabiris wrote a review. And when was this? I think I have to... Hold on. August 6, 2011. So an album very of its time, and I feel like this review is also of its time. The guy's profile picture is a... you remember like Chaos Wolf and Success Dog, and I think Velociraptor? Yes. Back when memes were just a face with like colored triangles behind them.
Yeah, wild times.
Yeah, I think they have like a chaos dog. It's break stuff, steal things is what it says. So, yeah, I thought this was pretty funny. Very bad, they tell it. They write, I remember Backstreet Boys from when I was a little kid. They were on the radio. They were on the TV. They were in my room because my sister liked them. So I thought I should give them a chance these days and listen to their whole discog. And what's better than this album to begin with? I mean, look at Wikipedia. It was first in the charts in so many countries. It must be good stuff. So many people can't be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do like some pop music. But this album is freaking horrible. Oh, God. This music is so damn terrible. It's like I'm trolling myself with listening to this whole album from start to finish. And oh, yes, I did listen to it all. I know this is music for preteen girls, but even for that, it's freaking bad. Bad. It's the gayest music ever written.
Oh,
pop stuff mixed with easygoing ballads and the like, and it's really, really bad blend. Oh man, this album is full of fillers. No wonder why only Everybody got airplay. Even Greek copycat boy bands had better songwriting than this. All these millions who brought this record. Just check the numbers and sales can't be wrong. All these people can't be wrong. It must be me. I don't belong. 1 star.
Were there more rhymes that I've missed, or was it just there at the end?
I think he just Dr. Seussed at the end. That looks to be some reference or quote he's doing. I don't know.
That's very Shakespearean. That's how you show you're smart. Is you throw that rhyming couplet in and you dip right off stage. Mic drop.
Actually, this review was also a limerick. If you look back,
if you were paying attention. I mean, there's a lot of stuff from when you were a kid that probably sucks that you didn't think sucked at the time. Yeah, I dare say. I bet if I went back and watched Face, like the speaking of just colors, the face that was on Nick Jr., he's just a colorful face on the screen and went, hey there, it's a good day today. And he turns yellow for like sunlight. Like, oh yeah,
that used to be my dude.
Dude, I loved Face so much. I'm sure if I went back and watched him, like, a bit of creeper vibes from Face. You know, something. He's a little unstable. I don't know what's going on. But he was on TV.
I don't like the way Face is talking to me.
Yeah, he's everywhere. Seeming. I decided to air this slop.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect, right?
At any given decade, there's artists that have been just pushed up, rising with the so-called cream, and they're just like a little turd kernel of corn that shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Like, the 40s and the 50s and the 60s is just everyone covering everyone else's songs. And like, oh, hey, we got a hit because we covered somebody else's hit. So now let's make a whole record. And it turns out it's just people liked you because you sang that one song that other person sang.
Yep.
And the rest of stuff is just dog breath
history
trash.
Repeats what is on the radio, but like covers and interpolated covers and shit like that. I'm getting so sick of it.
Yep.
And I love covers. I like a good cover. It hits just right. If like a Sinead O'Connor covering Prince, that's an all-timer, bro. And it's better because it's a cover. It adds history and richness to it. But when fucking Weezer just phones in a Africa cover, and I gotta listen to Rivers Cuomo say "Raised in Africa" with absolutely no emotion or anything to the performance, it makes my brain fucking numb, dude.
And we're not Weezer haters. Don't let the record show.
Or when the country people want to listen to, I love Weezer. When country people want to listen to, she got a fast car, but like a lesbian black lady singing it is just too much. They got call in the white guy. He's gonna cover it for us. He'll change the pronouns too, so we don't feel weird about it.
Oh, it's all a problem.
Yeah, but hey, I'm sure I kind of want. I bet this Backstreet Boys album isn't that bad. I bet there's a couple beats on it. You know,
there's something like, oh, I forgot about this, or this actually hits harder. Why wasn't this a bigger hit?
Like bring a little bit of that New Jack swing. All right, do you have? I don't know. You want to do a review?
Do I have yeah, this one will just it's real short. I just want to comment on how, everything's a problem now. This is an Amazon review for the Rex Kodar Ultrasonic Kids U-shaped electric toothbrush, IPX7 waterproof, 5 cleaning modes, cartoon astronaut, 60S, smart reminder, 2 to 6 age blue. Looks like a little astronaut dude, but on his head is like a mouth guard type shape because you're supposed to like chomp your mouth on that and it vibrates and allegedly cleans your teeth.
Oh, okay. So we don't even have to brush our teeth anymore. We just suck on something
and hit the vibrate button. Here's a review from Eric Martyr, one letter away from friend of comedy, Eric Martin. He titles his review, "Would give 0 stars if I could," and writes, "Does not actually brush teeth. I bought these for my 3 kids, and after a couple of months, I noticed their teeth were looking really gross. And I scraped one of their tooths with my nail after they brushed, and there was... hang on. It's just not showing. I scraped one of their tooths with my nail after they brushed, and there was plaque buildup. Do not waste your money. 1 star.
Sounds gross.
I just like the image of like, after a few months, you're like, dang, my kid's teeth look gross. There's that's sort of like a Ship of Theseus situation. Suddenly it dawns on you that there's maybe more plaque than tooth there. You grab your little kid by the face and there's sort of like the dog when you're trying to trim their nails or something. You gotta put them in a headlock and you just drag your nail across their teeth. You're like, oh God, there's plaque buildup here.
I just picture their fucking teeth encased in a case of fungus and plaque.
Sort of legitimately furry.
I'll be the first to admit I'm a hygiene heavy guy. My teeth are the first place I slack in that department. If something's gonna get away, it's gonna be my teeth. But God, well, you'll never catch me sucking on a fucking mouse guard that reshoots the plaque from yesterday back onto your teeth.
Yeah, I'm not going to be an iPad parent, not going to be a suck on this toothbrush.
No. My kids are getting a damn NES. When you beat Castlevania, then maybe you can get a Sega Genesis. All right. I think we reviewed the party pretty thoroughly. Thanks for listening. If you made it to the end of the episode, that's welcome to the Real Ones Club. If you're already here, man, pass them a drink. It's about to get crazy because we got new episodes every Tuesday. That's right, hashtag Tuesday Reviews Day. We've kept so solid on that promise. It kept maybe a couple Christmases, but hey,
sorry,
we need time for us too. I know I spend about 8 hours a day scouring for reviews since it's all AI now. You have to hunt deep. But if you'd like to be a part of the show, you can send a funny review to us. Help us with that 8 hour a day grind. Send an email with a hyperlink, screenshot, whatever, to reviewparty.com at gmail.com and include a name so we can throw you credit.
If you want to reach out to us on social media, you can find us at reviewparty.com on Instagram and TikTok, or at reviewpartypod on Twitter. Our content is there. You can engage with it and us. Or you can go to maybe YouTube or Letterboxd and find some content there. Or you can go to reviewparty.com, where we've got a blog, we've got a shop, we've got Blue, we've got links to other listening platforms and links to our friends as well.
One of those friends is the Nosebleeds. They let us use their jam bread for breakfast. Man, we've used it so many times now.
Yeah.
296 to be exact. And you can, if you want to support them, we'd appreciate it. They'd appreciate it. Or if you just want to hear some good music, you can go check them out. Nosebleeds, one word, wherever you get your music. I'm sure you can find it. Follow, subscribe, favorite, wherever you listen. Whatever the buttons are, hit them. They help you way more than you know. Help us way more than you know. Turn on notifications. Spotify notifications, as intrusive and evil as Spotify is in most categories, I do like their little podcast episode notifications. Even if you're not going to listen that week, it's good to know the boys are still chugging. I haven't listened to my brother and me in a minute just because of life, but it's good to know they're still going strong. They're on like 800 now.
Dang.
I got a dang review to get us the dang out of here. This is for the U-Free Beard Trimmer for Men Electric Razor Shaver. Cordless hair clipper shaving kit for mustache, body, nose, ear, hair, facial adjustable beard grooming kit for birthday gifts for men.
Yeah, happy birthday, you hairy beast.
Yeah, it's like got a fake engraved beard trimmer. It's like supposed to look like gold engravings on it. It's very tacky. But Alanis Valentine titles their review, My Man Liked. She writes, it's good for what your man need done at home. Beard, chest, edges, private area, LOL. It got different clips for different parts. 5 stars.
Edges?